Hi, and welcome to the Helping Dummies podcast. This is Derek Woods, stand-up comedian, podcaster, starting person, and this is my first Helping Dummies #1 because I hate stupid people and I'm tired of all kind of stupid stuff happening. And instead of getting angry about it, I'm just gonna vent it all out here. So, I've done a lot of dumb stuff, so I'm gonna talk about that. Maybe you can learn a lesson from dumb shit I've done all over the fucking planet. And everybody's so stupid; they have no idea what to believe anymore. Everybody's so brainwashed. So we'll start with Epstein didn't kill himself. Everybody knows that. Oh, the camera was in, and we took him off the watch, and the other camera was broke, and these guards, they did something, and bro, come on, man, get that shit out of here. You already know that motherfucker did that shit. Come on, man, you know they did. Oh man, what else? Oh, that bitch Carol Baskins down in Florida fed her goddamn tiger to her husband. I mean, her husband to a fucking tiger, man. Oh god damn. She did that shit, man. I got that fucking fuck Carol Baskins, man. I'm Joe Exotic for life, baby. I'm riding for Joe Exotic. Let him out. You know how dope it would be if they let Joe Exotic out. Hey, let him out. Give him 10, 12 tigers and 15 lions, and fucking move him somewhere cool. And fucking let him go. Give him a TV show. That'll be the hottest show around for sure. Everybody is watching Joe Exotic if they let him out and give him some fucking tigers. Give him some fucking tigers, bro. And take him out of Oklahoma. Put him somewhere cool, man. Somewhere where people want to go. At least the one guy's fucking by the beach or something. People want to go to the beach. It's like, oh shit, we can go to the beach and see some motherfucking tigers today. Tigers at the beach. Beach tigers. You know what I'm saying? Beach tigers are dope. Somebody give you a picture of a tiger on the beach. You're like, yo, that's the tiger. Oh man. Carol Baskins, that bitch. My internet went out. I blamed her for that shit. That fucking cunt down in Florida. Fucking feeding her husband a tiger. She definitely ground his ass up in that meat grinder. She's always like, oh, let's put him in the meat grinder. Every time she says, oh, they say I murdered him, she laughs uncontrollably, son. That's not hard to figure out. Oh man. But I think my favorite part is that fucking when that one chick got her arm bit off, straight up. Joe Exotic throws on a EMS jacket like he's a goddamn paramedic, son. Like, where did he even have that? Why did he have it? I don't know. I love it. I loved it. Get him out. Give him a show. Give him a zoo. Put him somewhere cool. Wherever it's at, man, I'm going. Joe Exotic gets out and opens another zoo. I'm there, son. Believe that. I will be going. So what else? Politics is rigged. That's WWE for sure. I refuse to watch any news whatsoever. It is the absolute worst. And what else? Sports are rigged. Sports aren't real. Everybody knows that. NBA been rigged. NBA been rigged for a long time. I watched the greatest sports tragedy in history on YouTube, and it is about when it was like LA Kings. Were they the Kings? I don't know, they had like Chris Webber back in the day, and they were playing Kobe and Shaq in the playoffs, and it clipped all these shit together. And you gotta remember, back in those days, you saw an NBA game, you only saw it once. That was it. You couldn't get on the internet, watch highlights and all this shit. It was just on TV. It was not good quality, But this guy clipped all this shit together, this fucking playoff. I think it was the one right before finals. I don't fucking know. Anyway, so the Kings are the hottest team in the league, and they're fucking murking everybody. And they get to the Lakers, and the Lakers are like mediocre, but they got Kobe and Shaq. And the refs like just totally throw the whole series for the Lakers, and it's so obvious. He makes it so obvious that that's what they're doing, because one of them was Tom Donahue, something like that. He went to fucking prison later, and nothing related to that series, for something way later. Betting on fucking games he was calling. He was a ref, NBA ref, doing the fucking championship games and shit. And he went to prison for that shit. So that was one of the guys. The second ref ended up becoming the commissioner of a college basketball fucking league. And he fucking ended up getting caught trying to pay people to give people fouls and shit. And he got fired and almost I don't think he went to jail or anything, but he had to resign and all this shit. So that was two of the refs in that series that was so suspect, right? So suspicious. Two of them got fucked up with cheating, and the third guy is man, I could see him doing it too. He just never got caught, because I watched games that the guy was ref, and I'm just like, he was making bullshit calls. He's like an actor. He's like out there thinking like, I'm making the game cool. Like he's out there like yelling and getting in it with the players and dun. He's always doing that shit. And because I've watched the fucking games, and garbage, dude. Fuck NBA. This shit sucks, bro. If you think that shit's real, you're a fucking idiot. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes they don't set up the championship games. Sometimes what they like to do is set up the round before, because when it comes to the championship games, there's too many eyes, right? Too many people looking. So, but in divisional round, right before whoever's going there, all the money's up. Not as many eyes on it. Still a lot, but you can get a fucking way with it. And that's when they do that shit. That's why, like, the Rams had that fucking blatant fucking dude just tackled guy right before he caught the ball. And they're like, no pass interference. What? Oh, man. Sometimes they just make it so obvious. I've seen too many sports now. Like, I'm getting older, and I've been watching sports for years, and I've seen too fucking much, bro. I've seen too much bullshit calls, People are fucking up, for sure. Probably why Donahue went to prison. He was probably fucking up. He was probably making money, and then fucking fucked the game up and didn't make the right call. The other team won. The underdog. When you get the upset, we made them. When you get that upset, that's probably a setup gone wrong. And fuck it, Donahue got snitched on. Or maybe he was fucking with some dudes. One of the dudes' old ladies might have seen how much money he was making. And she was like, I want to suck his cock. She was like, I want to get on that motherfucking cack. And then that dude found out and straight snitched on him. Because somebody's got to snitch on you. If you were just doing it with one or two of your homies, then you're fine. How do you get caught? Who knows? These motherfuckers. Anyway, probably just piss somebody off. You know, motherfuckers in on that shit. I don't believe it, man. Cause just like that LA team, they were the hottest team. Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about. So that documentary, and it's a terrible quality because it is fucking all this old footage before HDTV. But he shows them. LA's the hottest team. That's the point. They're the best fucking team, and they were smoking everybody. And these refs just blew it. They blew that series so. He makes it so obvious how obvious it is that the refs are fucking that team over. I'm talking about dudes wouldn't even touch somebody. They technical fouls, all this crazy shit, bro. It was so obvious. And yeah, and then two of the refs. Oh, that was way too close. Two of the refs ended up going to prison, or one went to prison, other one got fired, and I thought he should have because he got caught paying him up there, but he got caught doing that shit. He's the commissioner of a fucking thing. You didn't think he'd do that shit all the way up? Yeah, he did. You know he did. I know he did. You know he did. Everybody know he did. Man, motherfuckers be cheating for sure, and refs are in on it, man. Refs do it, dude. They've been caught, you know. And let me tell you, a lot of motherfuckers don't get caught to do it. Just high riding. Oh man, it's like riding around smoking a J, man. You could be doing that shit, but you know you don't get caught. Don't do that. And don't text and drive either. You know, just wait. And don't try to find songs and drive either, because that's the same goddamn thing. People never say that. Don't search for songs and drive. Why's it gotta be? How about no phone, no drive? I don't know. Something like that. But everybody does it. I do it all the time, man. I try not to. I try my hardest. But it is very difficult sometimes. Oh, what else, man? WWE politics, man. That shit's so fake. I don't believe that shit for a minute, bro. Joe Biden, really? Anybody want to? Everybody know they stole it from Bernie the first time. Hillary. Everybody knows DNC straight up rigged that shit. Stole it from Bernie, and now the second time, you know, they just threw Biden in there. Cause y'all remember those first couple weeks when they started having primaries and like he was getting like 3 votes because everybody hates him. Bro, I ain't getting out of bed to go vote for Joe Biden. If Bernie Sanders would have actually been running against Trump, that would have been the best. Dude, I would have watched that shit. That would have brought me back to the news, and I would have enjoyed the WWE of Bernie. That would have been Stone Cold Steve Austin versus The Rock right there. It would have been epic shit talking, because you know, wrestling back when Stone Cold Steve Austin was maybe one of the best shit talkers ever, and The Rock too. And they were hilarious. Dude, they were straight comedians. They were doing stand-up comedy, and that shit was pretty hilarious. I loved it. Anyway, that's what this would have been. You know, Trump versus Bernie. Epic shit talking, dude. Bernie can talk a little shit. Joe Biden cannot talk shit. Joe Biden can't even talk. He's a tard. It's going to be tard versus tard. You know? And I don't care how you feel about that word. If you get mad, and look, this is a comedy podcast, so if you get mad at shit I say, because I will say some wild shit, then, yeah, kill yourself, because I don't care. Anyway, Trump versus Bernie would have been epic. Boy, now we got fucking... Oh, man, they're both retarded. This is the best you could do, America? You telling me the only 2 people that could be in charge of the country is these 2 dumbasses? Get the fuck out of here, man. I ain't trying to hear that shit. Bro, I mean, dude, there's McDonald's managers that's better than these guys. What the fuck y'all talking about? I mean, there's people that work at McDonald's that are better than these people. It's so easy to find a better person than that. They're like, we can't find a better person than this. Like, yeah, you can. What are you talking about? It's so easy to find a better person than that. Like, it might be one of the easiest things to do is to find two better people than that. It might be it might be the easiest thing in the world to find a better person to run for president than those two guys. It might be the easiest thing in the world to do. Yeah. I think it would be incredibly easy. They're just not trying. And, you know, and I blame this on Rogan because Rogan had that bit back in the day about George W. where he was like, there's one guy talking about, we can go dumber. They went dumber. This is it. This is the dumber. This is what Joe Rogan predicted when he said we could go dumber. This is it. It's an old special, like 2005 or something, on Netflix, where he's wearing a cool hat. Anyway, he was like, whoever's behind Reagan shit or whatever, it's like, we can go dumber. This is it. This is dumber, dude. Dang. Shit's wild, bro. This is dumber. I hope we don't go dumber than this. I'm so tired of it. I don't know why. I just don't have. I've never had tolerance for stupid shit. Like, I just can't put up with it. I seen it when I was a kid. When I was in school, I heard people just, say, how people just say bullshit to your face, and you're just looking at them like, this is complete horseshit. Why is this person lying to me like this? I had those types of conversations when I was 6 and 7, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I'm like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? Anyway. Damn it. I was going somewhere good with that too. Let's see. We can go dumber. Yeah, man. Please don't go dumber, man. You guys remember when you just lived your life and you didn't give a fuck about who the fuck was president until the election, and then you really didn't even, they had to beg, dude, they used to get on TV and beg us to go vote. They were like, fucking on MTV, vote, motherfucker. But yeah, now they ain't begging nobody to vote. Shit. I don't believe in it. I mean, look, it's been so many times have motherfucker not got the most votes and still won. They gerrymander the whole country. They draw the lines however they want to win, and you could get the least amount of votes and still win. How's that? Every vote counts, except for all the ones more that this person got. What? I'm talking about when you lose by 3 million, bruh. What? They're like, nah, you still won. What? And dude, and I watched some of this goddamn fucking primary shit, and bro, what? Like, these idiots. I mean, I don't know about you, but I've been seeing Bernie drawing crowds, massive crowds for years. This dude is so popular. It's ridiculous. Everybody knows who he is. He's the only person as popular as Trump. And somehow they robbed his ass. Insane, bro. 2 times in a row. And he's the only person that had a chance. And I don't even believe in this shit. Actually, never had a chance, but that's why. The reason he didn't have a chance is because he had a chance of winning. For sure. They took his ass out both times. Last time with Hillary, this time with Biden. For sure. They put the company man up in there. For sure. They're like, Biden's just a fucking sacrifice at this point. He is fucking already done, dude. Trump has already won. He ain't even got to try. He could stop right now. He could just chill. He could fucking just sit in the White House and not even speak to anybody. And he will win 100%, bro. Not even a question. The only people vote for Biden are just like angry women or something. Like, I don't know. I turn that shit all the way off, man, as much as I can. It's so hard to avoid, man. You can't turn shit. You can't get on the internet. You can't get on your phone. You can't get on anything without seeing that shit. It sucks, man. I'm tired of it, dude. Just fuck off. I'm about to go back to a motherfucking landline and an answering machine. And it's like, hey, you can call the house and leave a motherfucking message. And hopefully debt collectors don't get that number, because that'll be the only messages I get. Is this U-Haul $1.99 that we've been trying to collect for 300 months in a row, and we like to call you on Saturday night. Oh man, people that answer their phone all the time have good credit. And that is a fact, bro. If you are around someone and they never answer their phone and it's always a random number calling them, bad credit. You know how I know that person? Because I am that person. And thanks to I was in the military when I was 19 years old, and they gave me a bunch of money, and I fucking got a bunch of, I'll tell you what really happened. What really I fucked my credit up with is, before we went to Iraq the first time, like 3 weeks before, we all decided, me and all the guys I was with, it's like, we all about to get about $10,000 loan at fucking like 68% interest. Damn near loan shark fucking prices. You know what I'm saying? And we were like, cause we might die, and I'm gonna go fucking spend 10 G's partying. All of us is like, we all go put our money together. It's fucking, I mean, we probably spent fucking $150,000 partying. Easy. There was at least 15 of us. Had to be. We all got about 10 G's. Fucking idiots, dude. And I'm talking about, this was one of those predatory places that was like 29% interest. It had to be more than that. It had to be like 39, 49% interest over like 1,000 months. So I was paying back like 30 something $1,000. Let's just say I never finished paying that shit off. And motherfuckers still talking about it, man. You know. Anyway, but we did have a good time, and I did run over some IEDs in Iraq, so I'm glad I did party, because I had a chance of dying, and I would have been angry that I didn't get that $10,000 and go spend it at strip clubs and just trying to get laid as much as I possibly could. It's exactly what we did. It was like, we are going to party our ass off and just trying to get as much pussy as we can before we get out of here. But I made it, so I'm alive. Did run over some bombs, so that was dope. No, it wasn't dope. But, you know, at least I got street cred for that. You know, something. Ain't no bitch. So, I had a whole intro that I did earlier that was 20 good minutes, man. But there was something in the background. My headphone was jacked up. There was some noise in the background the whole time, and the recording was fucking horrible. So, this intro actually isn't as good. So, hopefully I'll make up for that with the actual podcast part. So, the next part is something I recorded on, and there's my headphones fucking up again. something I recorded on my iPhone is not good quality, and I was driving, but I was just venting. I was just in the zone like I am right now, and I'm going to edit a little bit and include it because there's a little bit of gold in there. I think a couple things made me laugh, and I hope you laugh too. So, and if you're wondering, what kind of podcast person I'm going to be, this is, I'm a comedian, and this is going to be silly, and I'm going to say some wild shit. Don't get offended. I'm jizz and anal and Carol Baskin's a cunt, shit like that. So don't that's what you should expect, dummy. Oh man, getting offended at comedy podcasts makes you 100% a dummy. Oh my god. So yeah, well, this is intro number 2, and depending on how this sounds, I'm still a fucking amateur as fuck at this. I'm gonna try to make it a goddamn motherfucking intro, okay? And I think I got it, and hopefully I didn't fuck this one up, and I'm doing better, and this is gonna get better, and this next part's gonna sound like shit, but hopefully the rest of my podcast won't, because I got a free on mic and audio mixer and all this shit, and I got a little dope little setup now that I've invested some money in, and I'm gonna keep putting these out. So if anybody has listened to this, and I don't know why you would. So yeah, so what's some dumb shit, man? You know what's dumb? Somebody busted out my window, and they didn't even take any of my shit, which kind of made me feel like, I don't have shit worth taking. But like, I had some loose money in my glove box and shit, like at least $7. There's at least $7 in my glove box, right? Or one of these fucking front trays over here. Who even keeps gloves in a glove box? Like, I don't think I've ever seen a pair of gloves in a glove box. Anyway, so my window was just straight out on the side here, right beside my truck, because it was tinted, and it was just laying out there like fucking nothing. But they didn't even go through my shit. They didn't even go through my shit. And now I'm riding around with a taped up window right now. That's crazy. Fucking dummy came by, fucked my shit up. So else, no, I'm starting to believe sports are rigged. Like, I think the only thing I can believe in anymore is a knockout in the UFC. A decision that can get rigged. People are stupid. I've seen so many bad ones. You're like, what the fuck? That dude didn't win. Everybody agrees. Everybody knows it. And, but yeah, knockouts UFC, that's about the only thing I believe in. NBA, hell no. That shit's been rigged for years. So don't believe that shit either. Don't invest your life in getting mad about sports. Getting mad about sports is dumb. And I've literally gotten fist fights about football. But this dude was just trying to start shit with me. He wanted a reason to fight. Should I tell you a story? Sure, I'll tell you a story. I was in Korea. South Korea. I was stationed there in the Army. And he was outside smoking cigarettes in a circle, which cigarettes aren't good either. See, that's why I've already been dumb. And now I'm trying to get you undumb. I was dumb for you. How about that? So yeah, this dude was like, my football team was like, fuck your team, fuck your team, fuck your team, like 900 times in a row, right? And I was actually trying to do the right thing. I left. I turned around, I was like, you know what, I'm just going to go back to my room and get another beer. Not even pay attention to this guy, because I don't even feel like dealing with it. So I walked away, and this dude walked up beside me and started saying some shit. I said, wrong choice, bitch. And I beat his ass. And I left him laying in the grass right in front of our barracks. Is this my turn? So, we did that. Okay. I'm fine. So we did that. And we went back to my buddy's room and fucking to get some more beers, right? He lived on a different floor. We lived in these 8-story barracks. They were huge. And you had to take the elevator between floors. I mean, we had stairs, but everybody used the elevator. It's like 6 of them in there. It's crazy. So, went back down, up to his room to get beers. And there's dude with 2 MPs. He's like, that's him. That's who beat me up right there. This motherfucker called the MPs on me, right? But, thing was, he was hammered. So, he was so drunk, he barely knew what was going on. And somehow, I convinced this guy, a dummy, I was like, hey, it wasn't me. No, it wasn't me, man. It wasn't me. And then finally, I told him it wasn't me so many times. He was like, well, it was him then. And like, he blamed the other guy. And fucking, the cops were like, man, whatever, y'all guys get out of here. And we went back to the room with beers and fucking partied. Because I got away with beating that guy's ass. He went and called 2 MPs, brought him up there, and fucking didn't know what the fuck was going on. And I got out of it. You know, it was pretty dope. So, you know, it was a cool time in my life. And what was the point of that story? I don't even know now. I don't even know now. So, what did I say? Oh, getting mad about sports. That's what it was. So, yeah, we got mad about sports. And I beat that guy's ass. And he almost got me arrested, but didn't. Because he was too fucking dumb. And I was smarter than him. Even though I was being also dumb. What's some more dumb shit I did? I did all kind of dumb shit. And maybe this is what I'll do. Maybe I'll talk about dumb shit that I've done, and I'll learn a lesson from it, and maybe you will too. And, you know, maybe you won't have to be as dumb as I was. I've been dumb for you already. I've already done the dumbness. So, I've done plenty of dumb shit. Okay, we'll make this tough. I was in Iraq for 1 whole year. And that was real dumb, because I don't even believe in the government anymore, you know? And I knew it was dumb when this is the moment I realized how stupid it was for me to fucking be there. Okay, I'd already ran over IED, right? So it almost had died already. And I was like, oh shit. And we were doing a convoy. I did convoy security, so I rode in the front gun truck of convoys in Iraq when it was like IED City there. It was IED City. Anyway, I'd already hit one myself, my truck, fucking crazy. Didn't get hurt. What's up? Got a combat action badge and shit. Anyway, I was doing a convoy, we're riding, and we stopped. Some shit had happened. Something popped off. Anyway, we went down the road and stopped. And I went, usually, you know, I'm in the front, so, you know, they have fucking, like, semi-trucks hauling shit. Most of the times we were hauling tanks and, like, equipment and cool shit or whatever. You know, we were protecting shit. You know, our shit. And, so we rolled up. I wasn't even paying attention. Some shit had happened. I went to the middle of the convoy. I get back there and I'm looking at this fucking truck. It's hauling a bunch of dumpsters. I start looking around like we're hauling like dumpsters, dumb shit. I was like, what the fuck is all this shit? Oh, I was like, bruh, am I out here about to die for the fucking dumpsters, son? Nah, dog. I ain't tried to hear that. No. Right there, I was like, I gotta get the fuck out of here, dog. This is some bullshit right here. I mean, if we were hauling a fucking tank, maybe, you know. And the cool thing was, sometimes when we hauled tanks, they had authorization to fire off of the side, off the back of the truck. So they would be on a semi-truck trailer, on the back, right? You're riding. And you could fire off the side. I think it only happened about once or twice, maybe, while we were there. Oh, man. I think like one of them like fucked something up on a truck, maybe slid it over or something. I don't know. I wasn't around. Didn't see it. Like I said, I was in the fucking front, which is so dumb. Oh, my God. I'm so happy I have legs right now. So yeah, don't do that. That's fucking insane. I mean, look, if you want to be in the military, be a fucking Navy SEAL and all that shit, be a gangster, man, those guys are gangster as fuck. I would never fuck with them. I was a field artillery guy. Yeah, man, I was there I did that shit for a whole year. Craziness. I seen all kind of crazy shit over there. All kind of crazy shit. Did you ever get in a fight in Iraq? No, didn't get in any fight. I got in a lot of fights in the Army, but never got one in Iraq. But I did get punched once, but it was not my fault. We were making fun. This guy in my platoon, he had a hot sister or something. I don't even know if she was hot. I didn't even know her. But my other buddy did know her or something. Anyway, you know that song? Scotty doesn't know. Scotty doesn't know. Scotty doesn't know. Don't tell Scotty. Well, he made one up about a sister and me banging or whatever. Said I was going to go pick her up and bang her and all this stuff. And he got pissed. And he jumped over a table and punched me in the mouth. And I started singing the song. Okay. I did start singing the fucking song. Right? So, should he punch me in the mouth? Maybe. Maybe I was being a dick. We were bored. We had shit to do. Not like we're getting ass over there or anything. You know? So, yeah, I probably started singing a song too. And, yeah, he jumped over and some random base in front of what was it, Popeye's chicken? I don't think so. Not Popeye's. But, I don't know. We were at some base. You know, they have some little bullshit. Like, they have Burger King over there, but it's not Burger King. It ain't, and they never have shit. They never have shit. You go over there, and this is Burger King on American base in Iraq. You go up there, and we're like, hey, can I get the number one? And we're like, no fries, no tomatoes, no pickles. We don't have buns. We don't have beef. We don't have cheese. We don't have shit. Or we got an apple pie. You want that? And you're like, what? They never had shit. Like, every once in a while, they have burger, but really, you just get maybe a burger, a bun from the defact or some crazy shit like I remember I went to a Burger King one time. They gave me Popeyes KFC biscuits or Popeyes biscuits, whatever chicken place they have biscuits. You go to the chicken place, and it's all garbage. They have Subways over there, garbage. It's a bunch of garbage. I eat garbage. Oh man, it's garbage. So that's how people live over there. You know, I've been back a few times. I spent a year in Afghanistan as well. That was not as wild. I didn't do this crazy shit. I switched my job. I was enlisted. But because, they offered me a sweet deal, it was like, man, you want to be a door gunner on a helicopter? And then I was like, fuck yeah. And I was like, I'm going to have to run over IEDs. I'm cool with that. So that was really the deciding factor. I never got to do that. So whatever. Anyway, I went back to Afghanistan, and I was a helicopter mechanic, which is okay. They worked my ass off is what they did, and I was okay with that, I knew where we were at. But at the same time, it sucked ass. Which was dope. So yeah, going to the military, that was dumb. It was the best decision I've ever made. It sucked and it was great. I could have died, but I fucking made it somehow. All right, so hopefully you just listened to what I just edited, which I recorded on my iPhone while I was driving, and it was terrible. Okay, I just thought maybe there was a couple of points I covered in there, and I didn't want to re-say the same shit. So, I have no idea. Here's the deal, man. I haven't edited it yet. So, if you're listening to this now, just know that I still have to go back and put that there. So, what's up? Helping Dummies podcast. So, let's tell you about a wild fucking day I had today, you know. So, it's quarantine and fucking nothing to do. Everything's closed. I have a pool table. So, a girl's whose crotch I was gonna sniff, you know, she was sucking somebody else's dick or something. I don't know, man. Letting somebody else in her butthole. So I called my homeboys up, and my buddy came over, and he had some mushrooms. So we didn't eat those off the rip. At first, we played some pool, and my buddy's pretty good at pool. We go back and forth. He'll win some, I'll win some. But most of the time, we're just fucking around talking shit, which is even better. You know, that's really what you want to do. And so I do boxing. You know, I'm a total Rogan, bro. He was like, "Oh, I want to do some Muay Thai." So I'm like, "All right." Straight up moved my shit in the living room or in my basement, right? Went in here and I started teaching him how to punch. And taught him 1, 2, you know, how to throw a cross, pull, and then throw another cross. And it's pretty good. But I also showed him how easily and how much I've been training that I'd fuck him up. But totally, you know, didn't do nothing at all. Had a good time. I love it. I love teaching people. Holding pads, it's fun. Nothing wrong with that at all. And I'm sure you're like, wow, this podcast's all over the place. That's because I'm all over the place, for sure. So this is how all over the place my day was today. And so I went back and forth, you know, a little workout, got a little sweat going. And then, oh yeah, remember earlier when I was telling you about, mushrooms. So, I got a piece of pizza and I put a good 4-gram dose on this piece of pizza. And I tripped out pretty hard. It was a good time. So we totally ate mushrooms. We fought in the basement, pretty much. Ate mushrooms, tripped out, and then we watched Dave Chappelle get the Mark Twain Award, which was fucking phenomenal. Holy shit, Dave Chappelle is hilarious. If you haven't seen it on Netflix, please go watch Dave Chappelle get the Mark Twain Award, because wow, that is comedy gold. You know, and if you haven't seen it, what the fuck are you doing? Can't go to a comedy show, so you watching Dave Chappelle on Netflix. Anything, every video Dave Chappelle's on, watch it for your whole life. Okay. Oh man, it's one of the few guys I haven't seen live yet. I've seen a lot. I've seen Rogan at the store in LA. I've seen oh man, this my thing sounded like it's all rusty. It's just a new arm. Let's see. See all the good comedy shows I've been to. I seen Rogan in Nashville at the Ryman. Seen him at the store in LA. So this is when I went to see Rogan and Friends on a Tuesday. Right? I'm talking to the right fucking side. Oh, I'm so new. I don't know which way my microphone's facing. Is it the wrong way? Is it the right way? I hear this shit in my headphones. I just hope it's all recording. All right. So I used to work for an airline, and I used to get on free flights if there was an open seat. And it was Tuesday, and Joe Rogan and Friends at the Comedy Store, 20 or $25 for one ticket. And, bro, the lineup for that, amazing. Kurt Metzger, Andrew Santino, fucking Tony Hinchcliffe. Who else was there? I was fucked up. I had to walk around LA all day. I'll get to it. But Hinchcliffe, Metzger, dude, and they went so hard on trainee athletes. Hinchcliffe and Rogan went hard on, and it was hilarious, bro. I loved it. $20, and I caught a free flight out there. Didn't even stay the night. Caught a free flight back. A free flight back at like 2 o'clock in the morning, and it was pretty dope. But since I flew for free, I got to LA around 11 a.m. and that show didn't start till 11. No, 7. What time did that fucking show start? I don't know. It was like an 8 o'clock show, something like that. I went to the earlier one for sure. I went to the earliest one. Maybe it was 7:30. I don't know. Anyway, so I just kind of had to fuck off around LA all day, and it was, I just kind of I took an Uber over to by where the Comedy Store was, and I was over there like I was over there around 12:30 in the afternoon, and I walked up and down Sunset, which, looking back, wasn't the most fun thing to do. And then I sit in a coffee shop, and some homeless crackhead was in there sitting directly across from me, staring me directly in the eyes, missing about 6 fucking teeth, with his mouth open. All right? So I'm staring at this crackhead. And if you've ever seen the show, oh man, Entourage. So stupid. I just date a girl like this show. It was dumb. Entourage. Anyway, one of those guys came in the coffee shop all LA looking, because he's on shows and shit. Like, he's been in movies. It's totally recognizable. Anyway, he walks in, gets a coffee. I'm sitting there, I'm looking at this guy, and then this fucking crackhead with no teeth is just eye fucking me, sitting directly across from it, because I'm trying to charge my phone. This is what happened. Oh, my phone was dead. So I went to this coffee shop, plugged my phone in. I had my backpack with me and shit. I was like a fucking homeless person. I pretty much was a homeless person. I mean, I didn't live there. I'm going to call this podcast Chunks, because I got about 30 chunks of audio I'm trying to put together. So here's the deal, man. What I wanted to do was just get on here and talk through for a while. But, technological differences have happened with my mixer, my cord, my laptop wants to, it forgets that it needs to be on. It's just like, you know what? I know you're in the middle of talking, but I'm going to go to sleep. That's how great this podcast is getting off to. My laptop, which is a machine, I bored it to sleep. Amazing. Love it. Thanks, technology. Technology's dope, though. What if it was year 1100? Huh? What if you had to wake up and fucking milk a goddamn goat, be covered in shit, not shave your balls, bang some farm broad with a unibrow? Dude, get that shit out of here. I ain't trying to hear that at all. Ugh, year 1100, bro. What you gonna do? Die when you're 41? Jesus. Be like, what? You fucking get sick. What do doctors even do then? Drain your blood? Inject you with fucking snake venom? He's like, hey, you know what we should do? He's like, hey, are you dying? They're like, yeah. He's like, let's get the snake venom. Hey, this motherfucker's dying. Get the snake venom. Let's see if it works. Look, you already died, right? Well, we're going to inject you with it to see if it cures you. Did this dude died too? Shit. Alright. It's like, God damn it. I told you for the 10th time. Don't give these motherfuckers snake venom. Oh, man. Alright, fine, man. No more snake venom. What do you want to try next week? How about wasps? Hey, you about to die? How about a head full of wasps? Waspices? Waspices? What's the plural of wasp? Wisp? Got stung by a flock of wisps. How'd he die, man? Flock of wisps. Dog, don't die from a flock of wisps, okay? Try not to do that. So what would you do if you were a doctor back in the day trying out random ass shit on people to see if it worked? Hey man, rub frog balls on his left ear. Didn't work. Alright, cross that off. What's next? Try rabbit feet on his taint area. Nope. No help. Alright, check it out the list. No rabbit feet on your taint area. It's not a cure for anything. What are we going with next? Try licking his eyeball, you know? Still the same. You know, you gotta try it all out, man. People had to discover medicine. And in the year 1100, dude, if you got sick, what are they doing? They're dying from the plague and shit. They were nasty, shit in the street. Shit is gross. Ain't trying to hear that shit at all. Oh, man. Taking a shower, man. I don't want to go like 2 days without a shower. This is the worst. My hot water went out the other day for a couple of hours. I was like, fuck that shit. Look, and I don't want to hear fucking, oh, you know, shit. I was overseas in the military, and I took some of the worst showers you can imagine. Oh, shit. I don't even know where I left off. I could have talked for hours. Holy shit. Well, so, like I said earlier, I want to call this chunks. Because I got chunks because I suck, man. You know, putting this all together and just getting the shit recording is harder than you think. So anyway, I just listened to all that, and I know I sound crazy by now, but here's where I forgot the stuff. So far, I'm gonna tie this all together, bitch. So when I went to LA, I had to go up and down Sunstrip. I had to go up and down Sunset Boulevard, which sucked, right? And I went to this coffee shop, crackhead, no teeth, eye fucking me, bro. And he's sitting directly across. I'm trying to charge my phone. My phone dies, and I need my phone to. I'm trying to go fucking somewhere, do something, and I need my phone so I can, you know, use a fucking app or get an Uber or some shit because I'm tired of walking or whatever. This crackhead is directly staring at me in the eyes, sitting across from me. Then that guy from Entourage, I don't know which guy it is, but he's one of the guys, and if you would have seen him, he's recognizable. He's like not the main guy, but one of the other guys. Anyway, totally recognized him. Dude from Entourage, crackhead, eye fucking me. that happened. That was hours before seeing Rogan at the store in LA. Oh, I was going to talk about all the comedians I've seen so far. So this year I've seen, well, since let's say the last 2 years, seen Ari Shaffir, Christina P, Tom Segura, Greg Fitzsimmons, the Rogan and Friends show that I went to LA for. I'll just say, I go to the Comedy Works. I don't care. All right, whatever. So, yeah. I've seen all these shows at the Comedy Works, man. All the good ones come through. Ari Shaffir. Oh, I seen Duncan Trussell, which has got the Midnight Gospel out right now. And that shit, I waited till I ate some acid to watch. And, bro, he was totally done a lot of psychedelics. So, the Midnight Gospel is a show for people doing hallucinogens, but it's part of his podcast, and he had like Dr. Drew on there, and it's pretty good actually. But if you're not a degenerate that likes to indulge in altering your state of consciousness, I wouldn't recommend it too much. And when I seen Duncan at the Comedy Works here in Denver, he came out and he had this trippy mask on. And he was like, I know a bunch of you motherfuckers out here in Denver because, you know, you can get mushrooms out here like it's nothing. So he's like, I know y'all tripping. And he had this fucking wild ass mask, had like 8 eyes on it, and did this weird seance. It was wild. And I took this girl that barely spoke English, and she hated it. She was Israeli. She was like Israeli army chick. This broad was fucking dumb broad. It's broad. Oh man, this girl was Israeli army. She was really hot, and but her English was not the best. Here's the deal, man. Met her on Tinder, only texted, didn't talk on the phone. Met me at the comedy club, and then was like, I don't speak English that well. Like, you're not going to understand any of this. And she didn't, and she hated it. But I took her to the pool hall after and still closed it. No, we actually had a good time after that. We went and got some food, and then we went and played some pool. And I won, of course, because, you know, I'm a baller. I'm not going to lose some chick at pool unless she's professional or something. Or at least, yeah, I don't let girls win at stuff. You ever meet people like that? So, no, you get destroyed, motherfucker. Just like if I'm holding pads for you, and I want to let you know I could destroy you. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, still fun to have fun. But you're not going to beat me. I'm going to win. Because I'm not a loser. And that's why this sounds good. But 67 chunks. Alright, so the wrap up. In review. Oh, man. What kind of stuff have I talked about on here? This has been an experience in itself. Because this didn't go in any direction that I thought it would. But I did say some stuff. Maybe next time, now that I've changed my computer settings, it'll just keep recording. I'm just going to do like an hour straight and see what happens. Alright, so sorry this is 15 chunks. The story went in 1,000 different directions, but was there a point to any of this? I don't think so. I think I'm just fucking rambling. And I think that's what's the best part of it, is I'm just rambling. Just letting my thoughts go. And it's been wild today. Ate mushrooms, sparred, played pool, watch Sturgill Simpson, Sound and Fury, dude. That guy, listen to that album. That's all drugs. You know what I'm saying? I can't. Yo, fuck old people, dog. Fuck them. Drugs are awesome. Just don't take them every day. It's for every once in a while. Just don't be a garbage person. I think that's the overall message I'm going to put out here. Try not to be a dummy. Just don't be a garbage person, you know? Don't buy someone a happy birthday card on the same day on your birthday. If you're doing that, you don't give a fuck about them. That's what garbage people do. And then smile in your face about, oh, I put a lot of thought in this part on the way over here. When you stopping by and buying somebody a gift on the way over to their house that day for their birthday, guess what that is? Garbage. You know you've done it. We've all probably done it. And you should know that you should, and I have, felt like garbage for doing it. So, try not to be a garbage person. Don't be a dummy. Don't ask a bunch of questions. Just let it happen, man. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I used to get angry at dummies, but now I'm going to try to fucking help dummies be undumb. I'm going to try to undumb you. I'm going to be your filter. I'm going to show you little dummies the way. I'm going to guide my sheep. These fucking everybody with their mask, worried about the goddamn cold. Fucking die, bitch. Die today. Alright, man. Live your life. Do something wild. Stick it to the man. Or stick it in my beehole. And be glad it's not the 1100s and you're getting injected with snake venom. I can't wait to get a advertiser for Blue Chew so I get some free boners. Snake venom boners. You know, somebody tried to get a snake venom boner before. These are rhino horns, right? Rhino 7 gas station boner pills. On the next episode of Helping Dummies, gas station boner pills and how to use them. My experience from experience. All right, later. All right, what's up? Outro. I'll make this short. So I rambled on a lot. A lot of stuff didn't make sense, and this wasn't put together that well. So don't worry, I figured out my recording equipment, and the second episode is a lot better, and the third one's gonna be better, and the fourth one will be better, and the fifth, and the sixth, and the seventh, and you know how it goes. So, yeah, I don't have too much to say for the outro. If I forgot to cover something, maybe I'll cover it again. I'll re-listen to these. So some missing parts to a story. Don't worry, I'll fill them in here and there and everywhere. All right, dummies. Take care. Don't be dumb or too dumb or something. I don't know. I'll figure out a good outro tagline one day. Bye.